Welcome to the Sharon Cliffe Podcast. I wanted to record today's session because I'd been listening to a podcast during my morning walk this morning, and the podcast was all around energy management. And then I thought, what a great idea. You know, we have business plans and finance plans and marketing plans, but we don't have an energy management plan. So I came back from my walk and sat down and looked at, okay, what is important to me for energy? What's important in my day to bring me energy and to maintain energy? Because without energy, we're deflated, we might, be withdrawn. And I think the energy that you bring to everything and the energy in your day really sets the tone for your day. And when you show up with energy, you really kick goals and you're vibrant. And when you're energized, people feed off your energy and they're also drawn to your energy. And I know with a lot of feedback I get, it's people are really drawn to my energy. And when you're doing something that you're passionate about and you love, you have the energy. So today's podcast episode is all around my energy management plan, what it is, what the pillars are, what each of those pillars mean. And then I'm going to give you the practicality as well, how I'm actually going to, put that into my day or my week or my month, because I've broken it down. So for those watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see it in the corner here, and will also be dropped in as a link to the podcast page. For those listening to the podcast, make sure you check out the show notes, because I'll have the diagram in my show notes, so you'll be able to check that out. If you really resonate with this, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. And if you do up an energy management plan, let me know. I'd love to take a look at it. So make sure you tag me in on socials or shoot me through a DM, or head to my website, sharoncliffe.com.au, and send me through, a bit about what the energy management episode meant for you and how you've been able to incorporate an energy management plan in your life. So I'm just going to kick off with mine now. It is basically 7 pillars. And starting with the pillar that I've got down the bottom is sleep. We all know that we do need sleep, and obviously we have different levels of sleep depending where we're at in our life cycle. So, obviously young mums, sleep deprivation is a real thing, and you're not probably going to get as much sleep as what you need to. So it might be that, you might want to have a 7 or an 8 hour sleep, but at the moment it's not possible. So it could just be a goal for you that's what you want to work towards. For me, my kids are older, and, I don't have to worry about waking up to them through the night or them coming and waking me up. I probably have them coming home late at night and waking me up at that stage. But, my sleep is pretty consistent. And I've done a lot with my sleep over the last few years, because I've mentioned this before, that I used to take, hours to fall asleep. And then once I was asleep, I was okay. But because I used to think about all the things I had to do and all the things were going around in my head. So now that all goes into my diary before I go to sleep. So my sleep is a really sound sleep. So getting back to my energy management plan, sleep is one of the core pillars. And for my plan, it's waking up at 5:30 so that I can exercise, be in bed by 9:45, and then be asleep by 10, because I want to use that 15 minutes to really get in bed, reduce my energy levels down, really make sure my mind's calm and that I'm not playing on my phone, because that's what I used to do, is play on my phone. If I want to do some games late at night, I'll do them from 9:30 to 9:45, but 9:45 I want to make sure that I'm starting to really wind down for the night. So how I actually put this in practice is I'm started to use the health setting on my phone, where it says what's your wake up time and what's your bedtime. So 15 minutes before 10 o'clock, it'll come up and say, okay, it's now time for you to wind down. It's 15 minutes or 10 minutes before you're about to go to sleep. So I've got that setting on my phone. So that is how I actually physically incorporate that into my day, is that at 5:30 the alarm goes off, and it's a beautiful melody that sets off. It's not a real burn alarm. It's a beautiful way to wake up. It's a really nice soothing alarm that goes off at 5:30. I'm doing the 75 hard challenge at the moment, where it's 2 45-minute workouts a day. So 5:30 will generally be my core workout. at home. And then, between 9 and 9:30, the other part of that challenge is to read 10 pages of a book. So I try and do that between that 9:30. Do my online games on my phone between 9:30 and 9:45. And again, that 9:45 to 10, really just, getting into bed, just sort of laying there thinking about the day and how grateful I am for the day, and not letting, all the things in my head surface, because I've already taken care of those because they're already in my planner for the day. The next pillar in my energy management plan is personal growth, personal development. And what I have decided to introduce with personal development, because we do courses and all that sort of thing, where we're in masterminds and that, but what I really wanted to do is make it more personal, personal development. So I really enjoyed listening to the podcast this morning whilst I was walking. I can't listen to a podcast when I walk in the afternoons with Lisa, because we chill and chat and release from the day. So that's not an option, but I really enjoyed it this morning. So my personal development plan is to listen to one podcast a week. Doing it daily is probably not realistic for me. So I'm going to say listen to a podcast weekly. Read 10 pages from a book daily. So as part of the 75 Hard Challenge, we have to read 10 pages of a book each day. I'm actually going to incorporate that in because I've really enjoyed that. One face-to-face event a month. I haven't really done much face-to-face, so it doesn't have to be, going to a nightly event or a daily event. It could just be catching up with another business owner or a client where I'm actually catching up with them face-to-face, because we do so much online these days. So just doing something face-to-face and participate in some kind of group. It could be, part of a group health challenge, or it could be part of a business group, a networking group, a mastermind, or, a Facebook group, or a group chat that we've got going on. So contributing and participating in some kind of group activity, that's my personal development. The next one is time management. I'm pretty good with time management as far as blocking out my calendar, and I have a weekly planner, which is amazing, which is available for free on my website. I'll pop a link to that in the show notes. But I really make sure with time management that I put all of my personal appointments in my diary first, and then I put all of my business appointments in there after that. So all of my personal and family goes first, and then all my business appointments. I have just started working with a timer and just a normal kitchen timer lately, because I find that I'll start to do a task and then I allocate a time, and it just really blows out because I get sidetracked. So now it's like, no, set the timer, get that task done, and then move on to something else. I'm pretty good at time blocking. So, if I'm working on social media, I'll just be working on social media. If I'm working on a particular course or a particular work with a client, I try and just do all that at once. So I'm more efficient. I haven't got to keep getting my head in and out the game. So that just really helps you, when you're time blocking, to be more focused and more efficient. The next pillar in my energy management plan is nutrition. As part of the 75 Hard Challenge, we need to drink sort of 3.8 litres of water a day. I've been doing 4. I drink a lot of water every day anyway. So I just find with the water, you're flushing everything out of your body, you're staying hydrated, and it just really makes a difference, with your skin and with your body, just being able to flush it and clear it out. So water is great for hydration. I haven't been having any sugar. Generally, I have a piece of dark chocolate every night, and I've just really cut out the sugar lately. So just being more mindful of that. I'm great with, veggies and eating really healthy. We don't eat a lot of junk food or fried food. So just making sure that I'm adding more fruit to my diet. And that's what I've been trying with the current challenge that I've been doing, is instead of having, chocolate at night time, I've swapped that for strawberries. So adding more fruit to my diet. Little or no alcohol. So for this 75-day challenge, there is no alcohol the whole time. By the time I actually finish, because I started sober September, it'll actually be about 90 days of no alcohol. So just trying to make sure, no alcohol once this challenge is finished between Monday to Thursday, and, only 1 or 2 drinks Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So just keeping that in as part of my nutrition as well. The other big thing is, as a family, we do actually write down our meal plans. So, Monday we're going to have that, Tuesday we're going to have that, Wednesday that, and sort of shop accordingly. What I want to do is more with meal prep. So, prepping, cutting veggies up and having them portioned off for the week, or, getting the slow cooker out or pressure cooker and getting meals prepared in advance, because I'm finding at the moment I'm trying to push 2 workouts in and trying to squeeze so much into my day that the meal prep, I'm finding that we're trying to just start dinner at 6:30 at night, which isn't great. So just really work on the meal prep as part of my nutrition. The next pillar for me is movement, and I generally do an hour walk with my friend Lisa 3 to 4 times a week. Sometimes it might be 5, sometimes it might be 6, but I've really enjoyed the 75 hard challenge, where it's 2 45-minute workouts a day. So it is, one workout, and then the second workout always has to be an outdoor workout. So generally I do my walk in the afternoon. So I've been doing a core workout at home. So sometimes I might switch them, and like this morning I did a walk outside. So this afternoon I'll do a core workout. So just keeping your body moving, and also through the day, when you've set your timer and you've done your 45 minutes of work, get up and get a glass of water, because that will also help with movement. But I definitely want to stick 45 minutes. Sounds a lot, but if you get up at 5:30 instead of 6 or 6:30, you've got time to fit that extra workout in. So that's my movement. The next pillar for me in my energy management plan is mindset. I do look at my daily mantras book that I have every day, and look to see what the mantra is for that day. Sometimes they resonate and they're relatable. Other times it's like, it doesn't really, resonate with you. But some days it's like, wow, yeah. Or it could be, so needed to hear that. So I'll continue with that. I also pull daily affirmation cards. Weekly affirmation cards. So generally on a Monday, I'll pull an affirmation card. And that sort of sets the tone for my week. Sometimes I'll pull them out. I'm like, you know what? I'm not really feeling it. And so I'll pop it back in, and then I'll pull out another one. So rarely that happens, but it does happen. If you just feel that, it's not the right energy, or it's not the right vibe, or it's not the right message, and you're not really feeling it, pull another one. I'll pop the links. I use Lisa Messenger's daily mantra book, and also the affirmation. So I'll pop a link in for those. The other thing is daily gratitude. I've got my grateful shirt on, and at dinner every night we sit down and say, what made you smile, or what made you laugh. And I want to, as I said, my nightly routine when I go to sleep is I want to now start to go, okay, well, what am I grateful for today? And I just really want to introduce that daily gratitude. I have been a bit hit and miss with journaling, so I really want to get back into some kind of daily journaling. And it might just be a couple of minutes, or it could be a couple of sentences, just to really get out of my head and just start that positive mindset vibe. So I really want to bring the journaling back in. Journaling's not for everyone. For me, I do it for a week and then I don't do it for a month. So I just want to bring that practice in, just the physical writing. I also want to make sure that I'm following my passion. So sometimes we might make a choice to work with someone, and we just think, you know what, it's not really moving me towards my passion or my goal, and it's not really aligning with where I want to be. So it's okay, well, if I follow my passion, then maybe I should be saying no to working with them, or maybe no to doing that project, or no to, offering that service, or a service that I used to offer. Maybe if that's not towards my passion, then I need to let it go. So really following my passion. Speaking of passion, I have my passion course coming up. If you want to know more about that, let me know. And the last thing in my energy management plan is nice things. And Lorraine, actually, that's what she called hers, nice things. I'm thinking, what can I call it? I'm going, well, you know what? It is nice things. And for me, what I wanted to do was, over the space of the month, is that each week pick something different and have interchangeable things on a list that I could change. So I've got, massage, and it doesn't mean I'm going to have a massage every week. It might just be in that month, I might choose a massage for that week. Have my hair done or have my nails done. It doesn't mean I'm going to get it done every week. It's just that, okay, in that month, what am I going to do? Have a date night. Well, which we sort of in a routine where we have a date night, sort of most Friday nights. It doesn't have to be every Friday night, but at least, once in that month, having a date night. Having, a day or a lunchtime or an evening where I get to catch up with friends. So it might be just catching up for a coffee. It could be wine. It could be just giving someone a call and, giving one of my friends a call and having a chat to them. So over that month period, I want to be able to pick something from this list each week that are nice things and things that make me feel good. They energize me, and I just think it's a great reward, and it brings really good energy to me. So that's my energy management plan. I'll just recap: sleep, personal development, time management, nutrition, movement, mindset, and nice things. So that's my energy management plan. Hopefully it's given you some inspiration to develop your own energy management plan. And I just really think, when you bring energy and passion, great things happen. And it's really rewarding. So if you want to know more about energy management, if you want to know more about, what I do, and, I've gone through how I am going to actually, bring this into every day of my life. If you want to know more, or you want help on your own energy management plan and help to put that together, reach out. I'd love to help you. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode on the energy management plan. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will pop the link so you can have a look at mine. Thanks for listening.